know, Boogie said it best. How you gonna win when you ain't right within? How do you really expect? How do you expect to flourish when your mind is all over the place? When you're not focused? You could be doing all the right things on paper, but if you're not taking care of this, you shouldn't really expect to get far. The word focus means directed attention. We give a lot of our attention to things that are very distracting, whether it's celebrity gossip, keeping up with people on social media, or if we just have, a Netflix show that we can't stop watching. And I feel like the reason why it's so easy for us to get distracted is because of fear. We subconsciously fear the responsibility and the sacrifice that comes along with reaching our goals, or even bigger than that, like actually living in our purpose. And another reason is just pure laziness. We're too lazy to use our minds for something productive, to actually do something constructive with our time. What you focus on expands. So if you're not focused on something, it's not going to grow. It's just going to be stagnant. I was in a little rut for a while, and I really had to observe myself to figure out what changes I needed to make in order to get myself out of this rut. One of the things that I stopped doing was I stopped running the streets. I stopped going out as much and hanging out as much because I knew I had to prioritize my time. You really have to get to a point where you're not afraid of missing out on things. You should be more afraid of where you'll be in 5 years if you don't focus on what you need to be focused on. The crowd will always be there. Fun will always be there. You have to focus on your shit. The second thing that I stopped doing was I stopped smoking weed every day. I had to put down the reefer because I felt sluggish. And I was constantly taking weed naps. I would literally take 2 or 3 hour naps just because I was super, super high and I couldn't really do anything. And I feel like I would get distracted really easily when I'm high because, I kind of go off into La La Land and then I get lost on YouTube. And yeah, so I feel like I was wasting a lot of time. Now, I'm not saying everybody who smokes weed has this problem. I'm only speaking for myself. But also, I feel a lot more clear-headed. I have a lot more clarity. And I have a lot more focus. And on top of that, I've been able to save a lot more money. Not buying weed every week definitely is a money saver. The third thing that I did was I took a little break from Instagram. And the reason I only took a break from Instagram is because that's the social media app I get the most consumed by. So I decided to delete the app off my phone for a couple of weeks. Because I felt like not only was I getting distracted, just constantly scrolling, keeping up with celebrities who don't even fucking know that I exist. I also was in kind of a creative block. And I figured, let me delete this shit off my phone. Because then it'll force me to do other things with my time and maybe I'll get inspiration from somewhere. The fourth thing that I did was I watched and read stuff that helped me towards my goals. And that's pretty straightforward. It's very easy to get caught up in just watching things that are entertaining. But you have to make sure that you also watch things that feed you up here. And the fifth and final thing that I did, I fasted for 48 hours. I didn't eat anything, I just drank water. And that was probably the hardest thing that I had to do. But it gave me so much more self-discipline. And it made me feel more powerful because I did something that I never thought I could do. And it made me mentally stronger. It made me a lot more mentally stronger. Because it was really a test. It was really a test of my willpower. Before the fast, I was eating out a little more than I should have been. And it was a waste because I had groceries. I was just too lazy to cook. Or, sometimes if you have a stressful day at work, you're like, hey, let me go out to eat because it's going to make me feel better. But it actually doesn't make you feel better. It makes you feel worse because you're like, damn, I unnecessarily spent some money when I could have just put it towards my savings. And the fact that I have a lot of things that I want to invest in and I'm trying to save up money, I can't really afford to be carelessly spending money on food when I have food at home that I could just easily make my lazy ass get up and cook. And just keep in mind, the things that I had to do to get myself focused may be different from the things that you need to do. So you really just have to study yourself and pay attention to your habits. And if you find yourself getting caught up or consumed by something, really just ask yourself, is this helping me towards my goals? Because if not, bye, see ya. I love you guys. Thank you for continuously supporting me and watching my videos. Make sure you like it. Make sure you subscribe if you're not already subscribed. And deuces, adios.